Okay, back to pull-up bonanza. Should have come up with something with a P, right? Get a little alliteration going. Oh well, just pretend that's what I did. Okay, same structure as last time. You'll notice when we get to the strict pull-ups and the kip pull-ups, we're doing an extra rep at a time. More on that in a minute. Starting with our kips, 5 sets of 5. Make sure you take that break in between. Otherwise, you're just doing what, 25 in a row, right? We want our form on these to be perfect. Like we said last time, if you're feeling kind of wonky on your kip, if your kip's kind of sloppy, it's not going to carry over very well to kipping pull-ups, right? So we want to make sure we really dial in our kip now. And a couple big things that make a difference: set before you do anything else. I've had a lot of people when we were at the gym say, you know what, Brendan, it really helps when I set everything first. Yes, it really does. It really does help. And that's why I tell you guys to do it all the time. So, okay, you set. We already knew that, Brendan. Shut up. Let's move along, right? We've set. Now we need to remember that big pull on the bar, right? And now that we're set, look at that. Boom, lats are engaged. It's easy to pull that bar down, right? And of course, your legs are working as well. But it's really important, remember, to pull the bar. It's very easy to just kind of swing your legs and you move around, but it's not going to carry over once we get to movements like toes bar and pull-ups. So you got to have that pull on the bar. If you've got a sloppy set or two in the beginning, repeat. It's better to do a few extra kip sets here. It's going to pay off when you get to part C. We got, in part B, our strict pull-ups. Frog jumps, I had people saying, God damn, these are fun. I fucking love frog jumps. Do more. And so I said, okay, guys, if you insist, I think they're pretty painful, but all right, we can do more. True story. And our sit-ups. Like last time, we said the focus is on the strict pull-ups. So we want to make sure we get good quality strict pull-ups. We don't want to rush. I know, well, I did 3 in a row last time, Brendan. I really want to get 4 in a row this time. For some of you, it's going to happen. For some of you, it's not. So just don't force a lot of extra reps. Rather be smart and break it up over time. So you might find, oh, hey, my first two sets I got 4 in a row. My third one, I don't know if it should count, but it was kind of there. That's a good sign that your fourth and fifth, you might want to do 2 and 2. I'll do 2, break, and then 2, and then do everything else. And then my fifth set will go 2, break, and 2. Right? Because we want solid pull-ups every time. Part C, I'm keeping super simple. Yeah, more burpees. Hopefully you didn't have to do like 265 or something like that. That would suck if you did that on the previous day. Now you got to do more burpees today. Think of this way. We're doing 8 sets of 4. We're gonna split them up with the burpees in between. That being said, I really want you guys to focus on aiming to string pull-ups together. Ideally, you're stringing 4 pull-ups together every single time. But really the minimum we should be shooting for is 2, a break, and then 2 more. Like the kip, if we don't set, if we don't pull in the bar, you're not going to do a kipping pull. Well, you might, and you're going to be like, fuck, why is it so hard? Something feels off. What's going on? Right? And we're forgetting these 2 things. If you have these 2 things and it still doesn't feel right, there's a third thing. I guess there's 2 things. I'm going to kind of lump them together. There's a third and fourth thing. I'm going to lump these together. So I guess the third thing is you don't have that push away from the bar. We talk about this push away from the bar. What it does is it gets us back into that kipping motion, right? That C, that kip motion, right? I kip, I pull up to the bar, I push away. So remember that push away. And the fourth thing is you're pushing away from the bar and you're going, whee! It's a free fall. Then you land at the bottom and you're like, and so then you try and tense everything up as you drop and catch, and then it's like the power doesn't transfer right. And what happens is you lose power when you free fall. Your muscles are no longer working, and at the bottom, your muscles now have to fire while under load, under free fall. They've got to catch your body, and then they've got to try and put energy back up. And guess what? You have no energy in your muscles, right? You have no momentum. You have no stretch reflex from that coming down. So, yes, push away from the bar, but you're still in control all the way down and into the next rep. If you do that, easy peasy, you're going to bang through them. No big deal. It's like Tuesday.